Sweet Tooth by Esther Cleverly. I haven't much of a sweet tooth, but I eat sugar for your sake. Ever since sweets came off the ration, I crunch barley sugars between my crumbling molars like glass. I suck assiduously on mint humbugs. At the tobacconist's, I always buy a bag of sugar mice with my craving A and daily sketch. Miss Hodgson drops them into the brown paper bag like little pink bullets and seals it with a brisk twist and a brisker smile. Her teeth are white and even. She'll never enjoy your attentions, my love. Perhaps she's one of those who had her full set pulled out and replaced with gleaming dentures as an 18th birthday gift. My mother swore by hers. I remember them bared in her bedside glass, like a museum relic, or a queer fish evolved to be all grin. Mother would not approve of the way I am mistreating my teeth, but Mother will never know. She is lying with her dentures under the smooth lawns of Oberry Cemetery. I'm the master of myself now, and the house. I can eat sweets and drink beer and go up to town if I want to. Listen to jazz in the nightclubs, because I heard Charlie Parker floating out of the upstairs window of the surgery one night walking home. Drink beer, because you once said the Noah's Ark did a good Sunday roast, and smiled. Drink endless cups of strong sugared tea, which makes my lips purse and my tongue shrink from the sweetness like a slug. All for your sake, my love. I remember when you first took over from old Mr. Benwood. The news swept around the village in minutes, quicker even than when the war ended, or Lord Standish's colt won the Derby in '48. A lady dentist in Miston Bridge, whatever next? The postmistress and Miss Hodgson, who have always been thick as thieves, agreed between themselves it wasn't natural. The postmistress declared that if she had to go all the way to Overbury to have a proper dentist look at my choppers, it was a journey she was willing to undertake. I ought to confess that I had my doubts too. Until I saw you. You were sweet as a sugar mouse in your white coat and your cap, which only made your glossy curls seem softer and darker. I nearly said stop when you drew the mask up to cover your lovely lips, but you already had one warm finger on my lower bicuspid, and I couldn't move. Couldn't speak, with a dizzy, dumb thrill of it. You tapped each tooth in turn, murmuring to your nurse, a pop-eyed girl from the farms, used to quelling the fears of livestock bound for the slaughterhouse. But I was never nervous, not with your blue eyes to look into. And when you found that first cavity and the tiny crease between your fine black brows deepened, and you asked for the gas and settled the mask gently, oh so gently, over my face, that was when I fell in love with you. I don't know how many times I've been back to you since. That's a lie. 14. One visit for every tooth on the upper arch. I've another 14 to go. It isn't easy, this slow process of dental destruction. I was never a sporty chap, but I joined the village rugby team hoping that one of the bigger lads would knock out or at least loosen an incisor. The front teeth are always the last to go. They're stubborn and won't be neglected into decaying, unlike the molars with their wrinkles and dimples where caries can hide. You know that back right molar which has been giving me so much trouble. You remember everything you told me not to do? I did it all. And it was worth the pain. The extra fillings, the noxious sweetness of the gas, to gaze at your beautiful face from 6 inches distance as your warm fingers probed my gums, stroked my tongue. It was worth it. It's more filling than tooth now. Every time I drink tea, scalding hot, far too sweet, it throbs like a bursting heart. The pain is like a physical tug towards you, back to you. Last weekend, I was lucky beyond what I dared hope. There he was, Thomas Maines, landlord of the Ark, all 6'2" of him, striped and sweaty even before we got in the scrum. He doesn't often play for Miston, too busy providing beer for after, keeping his eye on you. Oh yes, I've seen him, heard him too, talking about the lady dentist, the way a farmer might talk about a prize cow he's coveting, or a brand new tractor. It's not the way to talk about a lady, and I would have told him then and there, but I had other plans. I got him just before half-time. Never mind, we're on the same team. Strange things happen on the field. His underparts were unprotected. That was his mistake. Soft and sensitive as a tongue, and the twist of a fist was all that was required. He knew it was me, because I looked him in the eye while I was doing it. Saw that animal pain, that dumb beast fury. It felt like winning the pools. He came after me then, and I let him. His shoulder crunched into my upper jaw, and oh, the sweet, piercing agony of it. 2 teeth, not one, both incisors scattered white on the green, and my mouth streaming blood for you, my love, for you. I expect I'll need a lot of work done. I hope I will. And I know, one of these days, I'll dredge up the courage to talk to you, to tell you all I've done for your sake, to cry, I love you, to finally say something more than,